Why everyone hates everything now.
You ever open your phone for a quick scroll, just one video before you actually do something productive with your day?
Yeah, it always turns into like an hour of scrolling though.
And somehow you're 20 minutes deep, not even watching the videos anymore, but just reading comments. And I'm not talking about normal comments either, I'm talking about straight negativity.
If someone posts a video that's like racist or sexist or something that's not good and you're hating on it, good, fair game, you should hate on it. If you're on the internet hating on people's videos just because, you are a cornball.
Video can be completely harmless. Like this guy's talking about school lockdowns, but the entire comments are frying him saying
people be having all out hate wars in the comments, just back and forth jabbing at each other. People just never get along, ever.
he has the safest face ID in the world and God submitted.
Oh, you can't say that. God submitted bro at 11:59.
Him at 11:59.
Like, how do you even come up with that shit?
And the thing is, he didn't even say nothing specifically bad.
Motherfuckers be hating on anything. Anything. It does not matter what the video is about. If someone wants to hate on it, they're gonna hate on it. They'll find just about anything to hate on.
In the video, all he wanted to do was post something relatable, get some reposts, etc. But he was just met with hate for no real reason. And it's honestly getting to a point where people don't even give anything a chance anymore. It doesn't even matter what the video is. Motivational video, funny video,
just any comment. Look at this motherfucker. Look at the profile pic of this motherfucker.
Whether you go on TikTok or Instagram Reels, it's getting to a point where I don't think people watch videos to enjoy them. They watch to see what the comments.
Yo, Mez, shout out to you for making a video about fucking hate comments. Drop a like on that shit and let me go ahead and hit that sub button. I've wanted to make a video about this. I just never found a reason to, so thank you for someone else for doing it.
Say.
Ha! It's time to drop my 10 daily hate comments. Ha!
It's real humans like this, by the way.
And here's the weird part, because this didn't just happen. Hating became a trend. People realized that being negative gets engagement fast. So in a way, there's a race going on. Who's gonna call it mid first? Who's gonna make the funniest disrespectful comment? Because the earlier you hate, the more attention you're gonna get. Because if you actually say something is actually good,
Cool, I guess.
Again, if you're hating to try to increase attention upon yourself, you're a fucking cornball.
you'll probably get a couple likes here and there, you know? But if you say something is mid, who let bro cook, now you're gonna get thousands of likes, replies, and maybe a couple arguments. In a way, comment sections really hijack people's videos. But platforms like TikTok and Instagram reward this. Because if there's a bunch of people arguing or just spreading hate under a video, the algorithm is gonna be like, and one of the best examples of this has to be music. Because an album can drop and within the first minute, someone will dead say it's mid. Like you didn't even get to the hook yet and you're already calling the album trash. And Yeet recently just dropped the album and you can come fight me about it, but I personally think it's mid. But at least I finished the whole album before I call that shit trash. Then immediately people are gonna start.
People never think for themselves anymore. Everyone's just a fucking sheep. You just follow what everyone else does and what everyone else says.
Comparing. Because as soon as the artist drop an EP, album, whatever, they're.
If you are someone who creates content and you're worried about what other people think, we're all living specks of life on a space rock. Who gives a fuck? Who cares what other people think, bro? Do what you want.
Going to be compared to someone else. We don't let things grow anymore. We don't sit with music. And if it doesn't hit immediately, next. But maybe because there's a competition mindset in music culture now, where fans treat artists like teams. Who's better? Who fell off? Who's number one? And it's at a point where when someone drops, instead of actually trying to enjoy the music, you listen to it to see where you're gonna rank it. Like damn, people can't even enjoy simple music anymore. Like not everything has to be deep. Not every song has to have a hitting meaning, storyline, concept. Like sometimes you just gotta vibe, twin. I'm gonna use Slayer as an example. He's someone that's coming up in the underground, making pretty good music in my opinion. But the people who don't like his music has resorted to calling him burger music and Minecraft intro music. Like what the fuck does that even mean? Like music isn't even allowed to be fun anymore because something has to be timeless, groundbreaking, better than someone else. Like dude, I just want to enjoy it.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Some people I talk to about music are just like, oh, if there's no deep lyrical meaning behind it, what's the point of listening to it, man? I'm into this lyrical stuff. I just like when they tell stories. Don't shit on a song just because I like the beat. The lyrics don't have to be perfect. Don Toliver, for example. Great artist, great beats, great melodies, great music. not groundbreaking lyrics.
Good fucking song. And that's it. Not every track has to change your life. You'll play a catchy song, they'll be like, no substance, no depth, this won't age well. Like, relax. I'm not trying to write a thesis here, I'm trying to listen to music. It goes right back to the same thing. People are so used to judging everything instantly that they forgot how to actually enjoy things. Not everything has to be a hot take, not everything needs to be a ranking. Some things are actually just meant to be fun. And listen, it's not just music, because sports might be the worst when it comes to this. Because a player...
Also, have you ever thought like, oh, I'm gonna give my opinion on this or give my opinion to this person? Have you ever thought maybe they don't fucking care what you have to say? Just a thought.
You can have one bad play, one missed shot, one drop pass.
Like, have you ever thought you've just wasted that breath? You've wasted those breaths of fresh oxygen, speaking words that no one gives a shit about. So why even hate?
In the time,
I don't like every video I see online. I don't take time out of my day to go hate on it.
mine is instantly flooded with this.
This guy's trash.
They need to trade his ass immediately. Is this your goal? And the most annoying part about most sports fans is that they don't even watch the full game. They watch clips. So a player can have an overall good game, but if they have one bad highlight, they're getting crucified on Twitter. In the NBA, if you miss a shot, oh, you're overrated.
It's, dude, the same shit that's going on with Holland. Like, I don't even know it's for Erling Haaland, the soccer player. He had one clip where he hit someone in the face with the ball, and it is all over the place.
But if you make a shot, you're still not better than blank. It's never just, oh, that was a good play. Everything turns into a debate. Everything turns into a ranking. Everything turns into who's better all time. And don't get me started on the NFL, because since it has less games, every mistake feels bigger. A quarterback throws one interception. Oh, you gotta bench him. He's not your future. We need to rebuild. Gang, it's the first fucking quarter.
My fault, hand too close to home.
Anyway, just like everything else, it turns into narratives. People aren't watching the game to enjoy it anymore. They're watching it to push an agenda, to prove a point, to say, oh, I knew he wasn't good. So instead of being fans, people act like analysts with bias. And if you really think about it, it's the same pattern as everything else. Something happens, people rush to react, and the loudest and the most negative take wins. And everybody...
W Creator, you can tell he really cares about this topic. Go sub to Mez, as always. Channel and original video are in the description of this video.
Just follows it. No context, no patience, no thinking, just instant judgment. But this is the real issue. People don't form opinions anymore. What happens now is they just wait for comments to tell them what to think. The comments aren't reactions anymore, they're instructions. You open TikTok, the top comment says, oh, this is trash. Now suddenly you're kind of thinking, oh, this might actually be kind of trash. And it's not that you actually believe it, but because everyone has already agreed, so now it feels
It's the same thing with literally everything, bro. Politics, everything. Someone sees a train and hops on it. You gotta do your own research. I'm not even gonna act like I'm super politically educated, because I'm not. I need to do more of my own research on politics, because I really have no clue what's happening. Main point being, don't take shit from other people and just run with it. Do your own research, get your own context.
kind of where to disagree. Because going against the crowd now, that comes with pressure. The second you say, oh, this is fire, then you're defending your opinion in the comments like you're in court. People actually questioning you like you actually committed a fucking crime. So what do people do? They play it safe. They agree, even if they don't mean it, because it's easier than standing up
It's all to play it safe and agree with the crowd so the crowd doesn't go against you.
alone. And I feel like this hate has led towards a performative era. Because people just don't post anymore, they perform. Every video feels intentional, every reaction feels calculated, and every caption feels like it went through a meeting before it got posted. Like, think about it. How many times have you recorded?
That's why my reactions aren't always super intense. I try to like talk and describe what I'm thinking, and obviously I'll react if something's funny or I scream for some reason, but I try not to intensify my reactions a lot, because I don't want to be a performative creator. I want to give my genuine outlook, my genuine thoughts and opinions. No one likes to follow someone that's faking a persona.
Recorded something, watched it back, and thought, nah, people aren't gonna fuck with this, and deleted it. Not because it was bad, but it didn't feel like it was gonna be accepted. Because now it feels like people are judging everything you do. You start thinking, how's this gonna look? What are people...
And they are. Guess what? People think I'm a cornball when I say I want to be a content creator, because it sounds cornballish. And guess what? I might not ever make it, but how am I ever gonna know if I don't take the step in the opposite direction of the crowd, bro?
I'm gonna say, is this gonna get clowned? And that pressure changes how people act. And that's where the shift happens, because you gotta choose between being yourself and being approved. And most people choose approval because being yourself comes with a risk. You might look awkward, you might say something dumb, and you might not get validation. But
there's certain opinions people have of me that I care about that I shouldn't care about, right? If they are on your ass and hating on you for something that you're trying to do, it's pretty clear who the fucking loser is.
being approved, that's safe, that's predictable, and that keeps your image intact. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Why do people hate so fast? Because it gets approval. Why do people copy opinions? Because it gets approval. Why does everything feel the same? Because people are optimizing for approval. We went from posting to express ourselves to posting to be accepted.
Oh, you motherfucker.
And that's two completely different mindsets.
Okay.
And once everybody starts playing it safe, everything starts to feel the same. The same jokes, the same reaction, the same phrases. You scroll through the comments and it's like mid, fell off, unreleased this, we're not making it out the hood. It's like everyone downloaded the same personality pack. And part of the reason this keeps happening is because the algorithm doesn't reward originality the way people think it does. It rewards what's familiar, what people already recognize, what people already agree with. So if a certain type of joke works once, you'll see it 1,000 times. If a certain
Holy shit, bro is spitting. Oh my god.
opinion gets likes, people repeat it. Not because they truly believe it, but they know it's going to be accepted. It's not that people aren't creative anymore. It's because people are careful. Careful about what they say, how they act, and how they're going to come across.
Yeah, and everyone has been dosed with excessive amounts of sensitivity, so you just can't say anything anymore.
Because standing out now doesn't just get attention.
Excuse me for saying that, or doing that, or blinking, or walking, or moving, or breathing. Sorry, my bad.
It gets judged. That's when you get safe content. Content that doesn't challenge anything, doesn't feel risky, but it doesn't feel memorable. Because the stuff that actually sticks with you, the stuff that actually makes you laugh, that usually come from people taking risk. But if nobody's willing to
Taking risk and being their own personality without following what everyone else likes. There are so many creators that made it so huge off of doing things that you would have never imagined to get a single like. You know, it's that comfort zone thing of, oh, I'm going to be accepted if I do this type of content. Guess what? You're also getting no recognition or memory or loyalty from your audience if you do the same content as everybody else. You're not original. You're a clone. You're a copy. You're the same as everybody else on the recommended pages, right? You're not different. You need to differentiate yourself from the crowd. Otherwise, no one is going to remember who you are.
take those risks anymore, of course everything is going to start blending together. But maybe it goes deeper than that. Maybe hating feels safer than actually liking something. Because when you like something, you're putting yourself out there. People can disagree with you, judge you, question your taste. But when you hate, you're protected because negativity is easier to agree with and it doesn't require vulnerability. But over time, for people like this, it becomes automatic. People don't even realize they're doing it. They open a video and their first instinct is, what is wrong with this video, and not how can I enjoy this?
Yeah, nobody just watches videos anymore, bro. Okay, I think YouTube is a little different. I will say that. I think YouTube, the audience and the crowd and the user base on YouTube is a lot better than like short form content platforms. A lot of the people that go directly to hating are straight from Instagram and TikTok. They'll just see a video, the first 3 seconds of it, and be like, what can I drop a comment on to make this person feel like shit about what they posted?
They're no longer experiencing and enjoying content anymore. All they're doing is critiquing it. Because there was a time where you could watch something just to feel something. Laugh, enjoy it, be confused, or disliked it. Whatever it was your reaction.
The bulk majority of my screen time is spent on YouTube. Screen time meaning what I watch. When it is short form, it's usually Instagram while I'm taking a shit. I watch for a smile, I watch for enjoyment. No one does that anymore. Everyone watches for the purpose of hopping on the hate train.
Unfiltered, immediate, and real. But now, that moment barely exists. Because before you decide how you feel, you check the comments. What do other people think? What's the take? What am I supposed to say about this? And once you do that, your reaction isn't really yours anymore. It's influenced, adjusted, and approved. And over time, this changes you because you stop being honest and you start being careful. Careful with your opinions, careful with what you say, and careful how you come across. Not because you don't know who you are, but because you know how people react. Because at some point, without even noticing it, we stopped being ourselves and started performing. And that begs the question. Because if your opinion only exists after you check the comments, if your personality is shaped by what gets approved, if you're more focused on avoiding judgment than actually being yourself, then what part of that is actually you?
What an ending! Holy shit. Everybody go sub to Mez. Good luck on your social media endeavors, bro. You make great fucking content. That was a great video. I really enjoyed that. And that's gonna be it from me today. Please, as always, be sure to drop a comment. Let me know what you wanna see. What you thinking? Y'all have an easy going rest of your night. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you soon.